Hey there folks, my name is Luke. Thank you very much for tuning in for this flashlight slash headlamp review. Oh yes, it's been a while, hasn't it? Now this is the Olight H2R Nova Headlamp, and it has been in testing for numerous months. Go ahead, get comfortable. Let's take a look at it now. Now, as you all know, I thoroughly test out the products that I review so I can give you guys the best, most accurate information possible. So, as mentioned, I have been testing this out for a number of months now. I can tell you that this is a really good headlamp, but I have had an interesting issue. Before we get to that though, let's just go ahead, let's do an unboxing and take a look at everything that you receive with this headlamp. So here you have it. This is the box for the Olight H2R Nova Versatile LED Illumination Tool, 2,300 lumens. The packaging for this headlamp is very nice. You get the instruction booklet, you get the headlamp and some additionals. Here's a quick teaser of the headlamp. Now the additionals come in this little box right here. The first component, which is very interesting, is the magnetic charging base, which attaches right to the bottom of the headlamp, to the flashlight. Plug this into your USB, and this baby is charging. Yes, it is a rechargeable headlamp. The next component here is the head strap, and as you can see, it has the middle strap here for extra security, if you need it. Personally, I typically run it without this being on there. So you can take the head strap, put it on, you can take the headlamp, and it has a very strong magnet in it, which will just kind of suck the headlamp right to your head, just like so. With the headlamp, it does have a pocket clip, and you can attach the headlamp to the strap without removing that. Then you simply take that strap and pull it over the headlamp, locking it into place. You could then make all of your adjustments, then do whatever you need to do. So let's focus in on the headlamp, the flashlight itself. When I began this video, I mentioned that this is a headlamp and flashlight. You can run this on your head, or you can use it as a flashlight. You can clip this onto your pants, hike with it. You can put this on the strap of your backpack, pocket, belt. It really does work well anywhere, any way. With the pocket clip, that is removable if you don't want it on there. It is very, very tight, very, very secure. Listen to this. Oh yeah, that thing doesn't go anywhere. It's not coming off anytime soon. To access the battery compartment, go down to the bottom and unscrew. This runs on a customized 18650 battery. So let's take a minute here and let's go over the stats. You are looking at a weight of 6.3 ounces for the headlamp and the head strap together, and that does include the 18650 battery. The battery that powers this flashlight, which is included, is a 3000 milliamp hour battery, and this is something special which comes from Olight. More on this in just a minute. It is available in two different options, cool white and neutral white, both of which you will see in just a moment. They are lockable, so you don't have to worry about this turning on inside of your backpack or your pocket. The construction is aluminum. It is IPX8 rated, waterproof to 2 meters, drop resistant to 1.5 meters. When it comes to the dimensions, you are looking at 4.3 inches long. It has a head diameter of almost 1 inch, and a body diameter of almost 1 inch. The LED is a Cree XHP50. So folks, it is time to show you all some nighttime footage, and while doing this, I will show you both headlamps. Cool white, right here. Neutral white, right here. Let's go to the turbo setting. So this is cool white right here. This is neutral white. See how much warmer that is? Warmer, cooler. Now there are differences between the two. The cool white version offers you 2300 lumens on turbo. The neutral white version is slightly less at 2000 lumens. Both of these will run on turbo at 2300 and 2000 lumens for 1 minute before stepping down to 750 lumens. At 750 lumens, these headlamps will run for 1 hour and 50 minutes. Going to the next setting, that is high. The cool white version is 600 lumens and the neutral white is 550. That will run for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Going down to medium, the cool white is 150 lumens, the neutral white is 140. That will run for 10 hours. Going down to low, the cool white is 30 lumens, and the neutral white is 27 lumens. At the low setting, this headlamp will run for 50 hours. Going down, you have Moonlight Mode, that is 1 lumen, for both models, and that will run for 45 days. There is no SOS feature, but there is a beacon mode, which you will see now. As I'm switching through the modes here, you will see that each mode gradually changes, and this is so that your eyes adjust more smoothly at a smoother, easier rate. Now, when it comes to charging this device, it could not be any easier. It really couldn't. You simply take the bottom of the flashlight, of the headlamp, and you connect it to the charging base, just like that. It's that simple. Let me show you that one more time. Just like that, folks. Now, at the end, right here, there is a light. And that will be red if it's charging the battery. It will be green if it's fully charged. So that's a nice notification. What I like about this system is just how easy it is to charge. Because you can have this plugged into your car, you hop in, you have your headlamp, connect it, and it's charging. You really don't have to fiddle around. There isn't a port that you have to open or anything like that. It's just very easy, it's very smooth. I like that. The quality of the cable here is very good. No issues to report so far. The design of this headlamp, moving to the review, is terrific. It feels great in the hand. It's not too heavy. It's not too lightweight. It really is a nice product. Here at the head, there's a slight angle to this, which makes turning it on and turning it off very easy. To activate the different modes, again, it's very simple. Before we actually move to the modes, let's pretend you want to lock this out. Go ahead and just hold down the button. See? Turns on for 1 second, Moonlight Mode, and then turns off. And as you try to turn it back on, it will not work. So simply hold down the button again. It turns itself on into Moonlight Mode, and you're ready to go. To go through the different modes, simply tap the button, hold it down to cycle through, double tap for turbo. To access the Moonlight Mode, when it's off, simply hold down the button, and there you go. Moving on with the review, this baby is very bright. For the cool white, you're looking at 2300 lumens. For the neutral white, you're looking at 2000 lumens. Either way, extremely bright. Now this will step down from 2300 lumens to 750 in roughly 1 minute. And that's because this baby gets very, very hot. And it does. After 1 minute, you can feel this thing radiating some heat. This thing can get so hot, in fact, that you can actually start a fire with it. If you have some charcloth, it will ignite it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I heard that loud noise, right? Pow. And of course, I grabbed my headlamp here to kind of look out through the mesh to see what exactly is going on. Well, this flashlight gets very, very bright on the highest setting. And it also gets very, very hot. So hot, in fact, that as I was doing this, it melted the mesh. I didn't even notice it. It melted it there, and it also melted it down here. So I will have to buy a repair kit and fix this up. Form factor is perfect. Fits in the hand very well, fits in the pocket very well. Not too heavy for your head either. Fit and finish is top notch. Truly excellent. You know, one thing that I really like about this is the design. This is different than many products out on the market. I like seeing this innovation because this is a very innovative product. Another pro is that this runs on an 18650 battery. And this will run for a very long time on each of the settings. When it comes to the performance of the light itself, I like the balance that it has between throwing and flooding. It's a good mix of the two. It's easy to reach out a long distance and see what's in the woods or see the trail that's right in front of you. The last pro that I want to talk about before moving to the cons is that there's no ports on this, right? You don't have any covers or anything like that. It's truly waterproof. So you can wear this in the pouring rain and you're going to be all right. And you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, did I forget to cover up the charging port? That's a huge plus in my book. So moving to the cons here, one issue that I have is with battery compatibility. So Olight says this is a customized 18650 battery. How is it customized? I'm not entirely sure, but I can tell you that not all batteries will work with it. So I have a Phoenix battery. It works without an issue. Next up, I have a ThruNite 18650 battery, and it does not work. In my opinion, I think it's a shame that this headlamp, this flashlight, is not compatible with all 18650 batteries, especially since I have so many of them. Moving on with the cons, there is no storage bag or case for all of the components that you receive here. With other Olight products, you do receive a storage case or a storage bag, but not here. I think that's a shame. My next con deals with the stepping between each level. It goes from 2,300 lumens to 750. Then it goes to 600. And then there's a huge drop down to 150, and so on. Personally, I would like to have seen the stepping being a little bit better, a little bit more balanced between 2,300 to 750, and then you have the 600 to 150. Right? I'd like to see a 300 lumen mode in there. I would also like to see a 1000 lumen mode in there. That would make more sense. And it would also be more usable, more practical. Moving on to my last con is that this headlamp does have an issue, which has begun to develop over the last 2 months of use. During the first month, no issues at all, but it has become more prevalent. Essentially, what happens is that while this is running, even on a full charge, it will occasionally shut off, and I have no idea why. It's not when it's on the highest mode. This seems to be more of a glitch than an issue with heat or something like that, because I could turn the headlamp on and sometimes it'll turn off just like that. Or I could have been running it for a while and then it turns off. So far, I haven't been able to figure out what exactly the issue is, but it is an issue nonetheless. It is not an issue which I've had with the other model, the neutral white version. Cool white, neutral white. So everyone, we have taken a look at the headlamp, at the flashlight now. We've gone over every function, feature, pro, and con. Let's move to the final verdict. Do I give this a thumbs up, or do I give this a thumbs down? I give it a thumbs up. I really like this headlamp. Yes, mine is having an issue and I'm going to get this sent off and get it repaired, but overall, I really like it. It performs very, very well. There is room here for improvement though, especially in regards to the stepping. The issue that I'm having with it randomly shutting off, it doesn't seem to be a big issue. I'm not too worried about it. As mentioned before, the other version that I have, the neutral white, it does not do that. I've looked at plenty of reviews to see if anybody else has had these issues, and I have not seen this mentioned anywhere else, so this is specific to mine. I do not believe this to be a widespread issue. Olight does offer a 5-year warranty, huge plus. The magnetic charging base is fantastic. The fact that there's a strong magnet in this that you can stick on your car, very, very helpful. The head strap, very comfortable. You do have the center strap, which can be removed. Again, thumbs up. It's easy to use, easy to adjust, and it's comfortable. For $90, this is one of the best headlamps out on the market today, in my opinion. I'm a huge fan of 18650 batteries. That's a lot of juice, that's a lot of power, that's a lot of runtime. Yes, I am a fan of the H2R headlamp flashlight. Very versatile headlamp. Have it on your pocket, have it on your backpack, works great. Keep it in the car, EDC, you're ready to go. If you have any questions for me, email me. Strength and honor, everyone. Take care. See you guys around.